Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and today, since the Xbox One has finally been revealed, and now we know that its computer specs are about the same as the PS4, I wanted to talk about what this means for the future of gaming, what this means for the future of the Battlefield franchise. And really, just to kind of delve on in here, what makes me so excited about this big reveal is that console players are finally going to experience Battlefield in all its glory, and basically what the PC players have been experiencing for the last couple of years now. The thing about the current gen consoles is that they just can't handle the Frostbite 2 engine, and now that they're going to be upgrading to the Frostbite 3 engine, there's just no way that the hardware is going to be anywhere near high enough or good enough to be able to hand the high graphics, the amount of explosions, the amount of particle effects that are going to be going on, and DICE is going to really have to cut back on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. But now with the next-gen systems coming out, while they haven't gone into details exactly what it's going to look like, all the gameplay that we've seen so far is on a really high-end computer, which looks amazing, but it's still gonna look phenomenal. It's gonna be way more advanced than anyone is used to if all they play is on the consoles, and it's gonna be a huge leap for them. And not only that, but they also will be able to play on larger servers. One of the largest complaints that I hear is that while playing on a 24-man server can be enjoyable, I mean, it can still be a lot of fun, it's just nothing compared to what you can experience on PC. A 64-man server just allows you to have so many more Battlefield moments, the ones that you see on YouTube, where all this epic action is happening. You just simply cannot have that right now on the current consoles because there just isn't enough player population. And so with the next-gen systems, that should be remedied. They once again haven't gone into details on the exact specifications on how many people are going to be on each server, but I have a feeling that it's going to be comparable to PC. I honestly think that they're going to be able to bump it up to 64 people, at least 48, and if they can do that, it's going to be huge. But what makes me so excited as a PC player for all of this news, for all this stuff about the next-gen systems, is that it finally means that DICE on Battlefield 4, on every single Battlefield game after this, they can really go all out. They can do whatever they want, or pretty much whatever they want, and the limitations of the consoles isn't going to be such a huge burden. DICE had to take consoles into consideration when they were building maps, when they were creating destruction. I've mentioned this a lot in previous videos, but it's true. DICE had to take consoles in consideration because they are such a large market. There are way more people playing on the Xbox 360 and on the PS3 compared to the PC. That's just a simple fact. The market is just a lot larger. So if they didn't take them into consideration, they would take a huge hit financially, which they just cannot do, and that's not sustainable. But now for the next gen systems, what I'm hoping for is that they're now going to be able to create the maps that they want. They're going to be able to do everything that they want with the destruction, the graphics themselves. And for me personally, that is the best news from the Xbox One and the PS4 reveal. But as for the Xbox One itself, one of the things that I thought was pretty cool is that while the apps and being able to use your hands to open and close windows and to change between different menus and to use your voice to change the channels, while that's all cool and it's clear that Microsoft is going for the home entertainment market and they're trying to reach a larger audience other than just gamers, what I thought was interesting is when they went to the Call of Duty aspect of things and they said that they want to make it so that you can lean. There's gonna be some sort of lean function in the game, and that piqued my interest because as of right now, for the consoles, the controllers, I mean, they're very nice for first-person shooters, but there isn't a lot of buttons, and to get two more buttons in there to allow you to lean left or right is a challenge, and that's one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of leaning in console games. So this got me thinking, well, how are they going to do this? And one thing that I kind of thought of is that they also showed off the Kinect technology. They were showing how it's much more advanced. It's going to be able to like scan your body and see if you're dying and all this other crazy stuff. But it got me thinking of, well, maybe if you turn your head to the left or the right, or you lean your head to the left or the right, that will cause your soldier to lean to the left and the right. And while this is just a complete theory, it's interesting to think about how future games are going to incorporate the Kinect technology. And while not to make it a gimmick, I find that those games that if you say like reload, it reloads your weapon, that's very gimmicky. I mean, I can press the button and my soldier's gonna reload a lot faster than me saying reload or have my soldier go over to the left. I mean, that just seems very gimmicky. But to have new and cool ways of incorporating the Kinect that is functional and actually enhances the gameplay is exciting for me. And so it'll be interesting to see how they go about it and how future developers incorporate it into their games to enhance the gameplay and overall just make the experience more enjoyable and better for everyone. But in general, I am really excited about the next-gen systems. I know that a lot of people are harping on Microsoft for the Xbox One reveal. It was pretty disappointing that they didn't show any gameplay and it just felt more like an extension of your TV and a TV remote. But knowing that the specs are comparable to the PS4, we saw what the PS4 was capable of, I am confident that E3, they are going to remedy that and people are going to get excited again about the Xbox One and the games that they're producing. And in general, I cannot wait for these things to come out. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Is there something about the next-gen systems that you cannot wait to get your hands on, or something that you're really excited about? Let me know down below in the comment section. But that is about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and so until tomorrow, have a good one and take it easy.